Hey guys, what's up? Icarustum, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Oh my gosh, chat is on fire. Musu, hello, how are you doing? Cassie has burned chat to the ground. Hello Cassie. Jess is turning into a cabbage. What's up Mad Cat, how you doing? Wonderful to see you out. Jacob 2000, good to see you too. Serene, hello. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. I don't really need to say good to see, but I guess it's nice. It's good to see you all. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my microphone. Yo, what up, McGurn, Kyle, Otter. We need a cabbage emote. Yeah, we kind of do at this point. This cabbage thing is getting a little out of hand, isn't it? There's no way to spam cabbages here on Twitch, is there? I mean, unless someone else has it as an emote, I guess. Rango, if you don't fall asleep in the next 10 minutes, it'll be a miracle. Well, miracles, stranger things have happened. The evil bubble, thank you for the follow. Wow, chat really is burning down. What is happening, guys? Jenia, how are you doing? This is fine, as the minion, that's what we call him now. Namanonymous, hello. The minion would say this is fine. Brown cabbage, that's what we call potato around here. Brown cabbage, perfect. I think we do need cabbage here, Jess. I think we do. Semper Audax, YouTube sent you here. Ah, very good. Then my announcement ploy worked. My clever stream announcements on YouTube. I'm glad that you came. I'm glad it brought you here. Thank you for joining us tonight, and welcome if it's your first time out. Serene, oh, Serene naps, holy cow. Oh my gosh, alright, look at this. Well, Garon89, the evil bubble, in deep winter, Boanoa, I like that name, Boanoa, and Hooded N, welcome to the Spud Buds, as we like to call ourselves around here. Because we got a potato theme going on, but maybe we should call ourselves the Cabbage Patch Kids after the last day or two of cabbage spam over on the Discord. Welcome to the sub club. You now have access to 3 awesome emotes, which will hopefully be more soon, although not yet. And your very own subscription badge, which looks pretty stylish. It's a hat, by the way. That's what that is, that sub badge, the tier 1 sub badge. It's a 3rd era Clovian fur helm, the height of fashion in Tamriel. And Mad Cat, thank you for the bits. New month. Might as well take number 1 while you still can. Hey, congratulations. You are number 1. And all y'all who just got gifted subs, that was courtesy of Serene Naps, who was incredibly generous. Incredibly generous. Thank you, Serene Naps, for all the gifts. You're coming for me. Should I be afraid? I should probably be afraid. I'll be reduced to a gibbering wreck by the time we're done. And Semper Audax, thank you for following. I saw someone else up there asking how to follow. There should be a follow button conveniently located somewhere around. Am I drinking anything? I sure will be, Jacob. Oh, T-Dog, how do you follow? Is it the heart on the top right corner of the screen? On mobile? I don't know. There's a difference between subscribing and following. You don't have to, you can follow. You don't have to subscribe. Subscribing costs money. Where are we at here? Sorry, just catching up on chat. My dudes and dudettes. So how is everybody this evening? Chat seems real rambunctious tonight. I feel like there's a lot of potatoes, there's a lot of fire. Things are really quite exciting. You come dat sub train. You can be back, Walrus? Okay, good. Hey, Kyle Block, thank you for the bits. You very, very courteously kept Mad Cat in first place by 1 bit. I don't know if that was an intentional choice, but if so, that was very, very kind of you, not usurping first place. Cassie, you haven't been on the tavern enough lately. You know, it's all cabbages all the way down right now. All the way down. Oh my gosh, there's so much fire. Why? Kyle, you wanted second. Oh man, you guys are so wholesome. How have you ever seen a community where people won't vie for number 1 spot because they're too they're too kind to knock out the number one person. Yo, what's up, Clay? If you end up having a stream baby without even subbing yourself, is it your biological stream baby or are you adopting? That's actually a really good question. That's a really good question. Mooseu. Mooseu has no such qualms. Mooseu steps in and takes number one because he's alpha like that. Thank you, Mooseu, for the bits. I appreciate it. And Kyle. And Mad Cat. Y'all are on top for the beginning of the month. Oh my goodness. Neeby, hey, 7 months. Did you guys know? I recently discovered that Twitch introduced a 9-month sub badge as of a couple months ago. And I had no idea. So we've been sitting here having our stream babies and nobody's been getting a sub badge for it. But y'all should be getting a sub badge when you have your stream baby. So I'm going to rectify that along with providing the 1-year sub badge. I have neither of them ready for this week. I'm not sure if anyone's hitting their 1 year this week. I think I have 1 more week left before that happens. I'm really hoping to get those sub badges in place before people start hitting their 1 year. But I'm working on it. I worked on one for about 3 hours last night because I am no artist, but I'm trying to make them kind of cool. So, Clay, never have you been in such a wholesome community, right? Right? Oh my goodness. Naps, you need to get your 10k bit badge. That's a lot of bits. That's a lot of bits. That's a lot of bits. Yo, what up, Ember? I didn't say hello earlier. 1 year sub badge equals cabbage. It's not currently. If cabbage is gonna happen, I'm gonna make an emote so that everybody has access to cabbage. Clay, you love how the Canadian streamer with a large Canadian population in his community has cabbage and taters, the yin and yang of Irish philosophy as prominent symbols, but also Eastern European. And I have a good chunk of Eastern European and Irish heritage, so honestly, I come by the potatoes and the cabbage, totally honestly. What is this that's being spammed? Is that celery? Are you spamming celery, Cassie? Looks like a stalk of celery. Neeby, you purchased the Royal Kludge board. Ah, the code worked, and it's already shipped. Awesome. Yeah, Banggood's usually pretty quick about getting their stuff out. I hope you like it. For, again, 42 bucks, that is a heck of a board for the price. I think it's really good value. I'm also not sure what those are, Cassie. Are those melons? Are we just flashing our melons here in chat now? Is that what's happening? Is that how we going? Yo, Erica, hello. I'm sorry I missed you there earlier. How are you? Gosh, I feel like I've just been spending this whole time saying hello. I know that's how it normally goes, but even more so than usual. Your badge shall be beer. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Can the 9-month badge be a tater swaddled like a newborn? Swallowed like a newborn. Oh no. Do not eat your newborns. Actually though, Clay, that's pretty hilarious and a really good idea, and maybe I should change my plans. Gemmerm, have I heard of Owlboy? I have. I have not played it though. I have not played it. Maybe I should. It looks really pretty. I like the pixel art. I like the Hearthstone beer cavern mugs there. I like how we're trying to find all the things that look like cabbage. We've just settled on melons. It's just melons now. Stark Saint, you bought the Motospeed CK62 from the link in my description. You love the board. Also, a really cool little board. I could not get over the way the secondary function layer worked on that thing, but I love the switches on that board. They are fantastic. I'm glad you're liking it. And thank you, by the way. For those of you who don't know, with the stuff from Banggood, I do have an affiliate account or whatever with. So if you purchase stuff from Banggood through a link that I have provided, I do get a small kickback on that, which of course I very much appreciate. I try to be upfront about that so that you know that that's what's happening if you're doing it. But that's right. Everyone wipe your melons out. Flaming melons. That's right. I'm secretly Kronos. I will eat my children. All of you. Excuse me. So I'm still a little bit icky sounding from last week's cold, and I do apologize if I sound a little thick, I guess. There's got to be a better way to describe that. But I feel much, much better, so we're doing a full-length stream tonight. Serene Naps, those are some high-quality melons you got there. Nice melons. I got some frogs. Angela Gray's just going with the classic Potate. Hey Dex, how you doing? Weird conversation to walk into, but I mean that's the story of this stream, isn't it? Oh boy, what have I said? Okay, so hey, Kyle Block. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You didn't actually have to pledge, you didn't have to donate that many bits, cheer that many bits, whatever the heck they call it. You could have cheered. Anyway, the point is, thank you, Kyle. You are now well and away up at number 1 on the bits board there. You have very decisively moved into first place. How are you doing, Angela Grace? Well, I hope. What phrase do you regret typing, Nightbot? Something about thickness? Yeah, don't. Yeah, I mean, I said it before you. Moose you. I see how it is. Thank you for the bits, both of you, Kyle and Moose. I'm not going to play you guys off against each other. You guys can handle that yourselves, but thank you. And Erica, thank you for hosting. I appreciate that. Yo, what up, Sparks? How are you? I can thank the oh-so-wonderful watermelon girl for such crispy melons. I don't know how I feel about crispy melons, or thanking Genia for her crispy melons. None of this works. Are those one of her emotes, though? I think I'm subbed to her, so I probably have those myself. Okay, meanwhile, chat continues to burn down. Cassie's stirring up. She's just out for blood tonight. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Serene. I can't see any chat. It's all just gifts now. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, spam those taters, guys. This is the most appropriate time. Alright, who we got here? Tressa Kim, Moon Kitties, Scarletta J, Stark Saint, Gilly McJoe, Kyle Block, Chris Uni, Bad Karmas, Keep the Flame, and Sweezy X Money. All of you, my friends, first of all, thank you for being here, but all of you have been gifted a subscription by the incredibly generous Serene Naps. Thank you, Serene. I can't get over, like, I really do need to go look at the numbers, but I'm pretty sure there are more subs that are gifted on this channel still than are purchased for people personally, which is mind-blowing. I don't even know what that means. It means you're amazing. All of you guys, that's what it means. But yes, keep the flame, Cassie. Feel free to keep flaming as you have been. Anyway, all of you newcomers, welcome. Well, some of you are newcomers, some of you are new subscribers, some of you are repeat subscribers, but welcome or welcome back to the Spud Buds. We are very, very happy to have you here. And feel free to use those emotes with reckless abandon. Jenny, what did you miss? You missed us talking about your crispy melons. Serene Nap's words, not mine. And you missed Serene Nap's dumping a whole bunch of sub gifts. Oh my gosh. Keep the flame. You swear every time you're able to catch a stream, you always get a gift sub. I tell you, right? Right? It's crazy. You guys are crazy in the best way possible. And I'm so, so thankful for having such crazy, wonderful people here. Kyle, thank you. And now Kyle Moving into first place, Kyle on the second corner, overtaking Musu. Those are some really great melons, honestly. Some really good melons. Who does your pixel art, Genia? Who do you have doing your icons? Because I should probably like pay a professional to make stuff for you guys. Probably turn out better. Because you're all worth it. Musu, I see how I one bit. Alright, you guys. I shouldn't be surprised at all. Thank you for the bits. So I got some beer tonight. I promised Skyrim and beer. We've had neither. But naps, that is more than I could imagine or expect. Thank you so much for your generosity. It's so cool. We've got so many gifters here too. I mean, granted, we have some people who have gifted a lot. Some renowned gifters here in chat. But we've also had a lot of gifts from just like one person here, one person there. It's so cool to see. Kyle and Musu. This is how it's gonna go, isn't it? This is how you're just gonna be leapfrogging the whole evening. Pixel artist Furita on Fiverr website. Okay, all right. I might have to ask you for their contact, maybe, because I like everything of yours I've seen so far. Jess, we've been spamming cabbages and burning down chat all day, and you deserve professional emojis. That's how we roll around here. What else could I ask of you? Pardon me. Kyle, listen. Also, what are we drinking? Well, Musu, I'm glad you asked. We've got a new beer from Driftwood Brewing, one of my favorites. They have the awesome labels. We've got a really cool label here tonight. Hold on. I gotta read Evil Bubble. Evil Bubble just sent me something. Kyle's listening, Musu. What you got? Just wanted to say, this is from Evil Bubble. Thanks a hell of a lot. You've been fighting with insomnia for most of your life, but since finding my YouTube channel about a year ago, you get a reasonable amount of sleep. I am so glad that what I do is able to help you, because that is why I started doing it, and that is why I continue doing it. There's a lot of other reasons I continue doing it now too, like this amazing community. But at the fundamental, at the start of it all, is wanting to help people out. So it's really cool that a little bit of my time that I spend every week is able to help you live a better life. So I'm really glad, and thank you for sharing that. It's pretty darn cool. It's pretty cool. The internet's okay, you guys. You know? The internet's okay. After all of that. Legit Glenn, thank you for following. Musu, oh my gosh. Musu taking a decisive step into first place. This is a little bit intimidating, actually. I'm not gonna lie, Musu, but thank you. Alright, sorry, I was just about to show you guys the beer, and then I didn't, because I got distracted by the feels. But, Serene Nap's waiting for the most opportune time to strike, when I least expect it. Alright, so tonight, a new brew from Driftwood. It's this guy right here. It is the, what was it actually called? Shokunin. A Koji Ale. I know nothing about this style. I've never had it before. I assume it is Japanese inspired, but it's got this lovely label with this beautiful koi on the front. And they do these incredible die-cut labels that just look so good. Toon says, hey, thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Slow down, I can't even. Kyle Block, thank you for the bits. Toon says, and Kyle Block, thank you for the bits. Kyle Block is now tied with Musu. Look at that compromise. That's what friendship is all about. Although Musu's still in #1 spot, because that's how Twitch works. But we can pretend you're both #1. Thank you guys. Thank you both. Otternerd, you tried a new Spirits ice cream today. Bourbon, vanilla bean, truffle. That sounds really, really good. Holy cow, that sounds good. Surprisingly light. That sounds amazing. Yeah, this art is amazing. Like, look at this. I love the golden highlights and just the use of color, the blues and the reds. Again, I swear I plug them every week, but Driftwood Brewing, all their labels are done by Hired Guns Creative, who actually has a website and talks about the process behind making all these labels, the artistic inspiration. Hey, RWP79, thank you for subscribing. 9 months. It's your stream baby night. What are you gonna name your stream baby? Hooded and about to eat an entire cheesecake. Happy Sunday. Oh my god. Maybe don't. That sounds dangerous. That sounds really dangerous. Clay, you'll be lurking for the next 20 to 40 minutes while you create the swaddled tater badge. If you need some, like, the original tater, I could send that to you. If that would help. Oh my goodness. Yeah, happy stream baby. Stream baby. Alright, eating whole cheesecake by yourself. Yeah, that does sound dangerous. Hyperion V1, you are here for moral support and I appreciate it so, so much. Thank you, Hyperion. I don't need bits to be thankful for your presence. Kyle, just edging his toe over the line. Just like... Maybe Moose, you won't notice. Unfortunately, it plays a sound. Alright, let's open up this beer. Oh, hold on. I gotta see if there's any beer lore on this bottle. Let's see. Let's see. A delicate ale of mixed fermentation using koji, a special rice mold, and traditional sake yeast with no bittering hops added. Notes of stone fruit and citrus. Very interesting. Hey, Toonses. Legit Glenn, you are now subscribed courtesy of Toonses. Welcome, pardon me, to our humble Spud Buds, our sub club, where you now have access to some amazing emotes and a pretty cool badge, if I do say so myself. Toons is very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beer lore, best lore. It's a pretty good lore. Alright. Let's pop this thing open. Let's try some. Welcome, Multi. Hello. How are you doing? Moose you. My dude. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Are we on a crusade to make sure that everyone in chat is subbed? Because that's what it feels like. Oh my gosh. Semper Audax, who just followed, is now subscribed. An Ordinary Goose. Omni Shred 90. Exemplary Ferret, not any ferret, just an exemplary ferret. And Explodes. Welcome to the Spud Buds, our ridiculous crew here. Enjoy your potatoes, enjoy your Reggies, enjoy your Gertrudes, and enjoy your sub badge. And thank you, Musu, for the bits, for the subs, for the moderation. Not the moderation in your spending, but your moderation capabilities. Your role of moderator. Neeby, you haven't been here for a while. Has there been any new members to the team besides the Shoulder Snail? No, Shoulder Snail is the most recent member to the team. We just added him last week, really. He's not on our shoulder anymore, though. He has legs, which is kind of weird. This looks and smells good. It has a interesting, an aroma that I'm not familiar with, slightly. I mean, it smells like beer, but there's something else underneath it. It's hard to describe. A little bit tangy. Very interesting. Pours very, very clear, very, very light. With a nice, rocky, varied, bright white head. which is receding pretty quickly. It looks quite carbonated. Time to get hammered. No, just a nice responsible amount of beer. Cheers, Monsieur, as he toes across the line once more. Yes, he follows me around like a companion, Neeby. I don't know if he partakes in battles. That is very different. Serene Naps joining me with some scotch. Excellent. Cheers, Serene. Interesting. Yeah, it has a tanginess, an acidity to it. It's different. Huh. I've never tasted a beer quite like this before. It's good. It's quite refreshing. Kyle, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Are the legs over proportion to the shell size? Yeah, they're like big beefy legs. They're like the birds with arms subreddit, but with snails and legs. Imagines a hammered Nick. I don't drink heavily that often. Not these days so much anyway. I didn't even back in the day. I mean, probably more when I was in college or in, you know, like undergrad. But vodka soda, not very good, but free as part of your job. Fair enough. Angela Grace, you shan't be tempted. You've got work in the morning. Fair enough. Way to be responsible. A big delicious glass of water. That's the most wholesome drink, Jess. Oh my gosh, Mad Cat. Just stepping in and laying down the law. Just like, oh dear. Let's make this interesting. Oh dear. Oh dear. Thank you, Mad Cat, for the generous donation. I hope nobody feels pressured to meet that. Cassie just burns down chat while she's at it. Amonchuki, how you doing? Hello. Thank you so much for the bits, Mad Cat. Comfortably in first place now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Serene Naps said to keep, you told Mad Cat to keep your throne warm. And then it's gonna have like his butt imprint on it though. How do you feel about that? It's like when you go sit on the toilet in a public restroom and the seat's warm and you know somebody else's butt has just been on that seat. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why? What? What? What, Cassie? Where is Drake? Where is Drake? Let's play Skyrim, guys. Also doesn't play Skyrim. You knew that's how this goes, though. You know how this goes. But you make a good point. We are past the half-hour mark, so you know what? Let's play a video game. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim from Bethesda Game Studios. Why would I talk about the warm toilet seat? I don't know. Why not? Moose, you Firewatch when? Good question. Very good question. I bought it. I downloaded it. Thank you for reminding me. You should have reminded me before the stream, though. Maybe next week. How about some Firewatch next week? How do you guys feel about that? A homely home. That's right, Inigo. We play games on this stream occasionally, every once in a while. What is Skyrim? You are about to find out. It is the newest craze in digital entertainment, electronic entertainment. Meanwhile, Cassie, we need Firewatch for Cassie. Someone's got to Firewatch her, honestly. Wait, did he call it homey or homely? I guess if he called it homely, he was calling it ugly, wasn't he? Whoa, Lydia. Holy crap. That was so uncalled for. This is Miko, and you will learn to respect him. Get out of my house. Wow, that was so uncalled for. Gosh, we have a whole crew in here, and it's glorious. Look at this. We got Miko. We've got Ghost Bro. We've got our legged snail. We've got Lydia. And Inigo hanging out back there. Simper Audax. I hope the game isn't too loud for you. If it's too loud, we can definitely turn it down. I try to keep it more or less in the background, but Cassie cannot be tamed. Cassie's playing Firewatch Simulator 2019 straight up. The whole crew hating on Miko. I mean, he's a little barky, huh? He's a little bit loud. Where's Gary? Gary's over here. Look at this boy. I was he. Wait, what does he carry?
Boy, good looking.
Can we equip him with things?
With me some treasure?
He has nothing on him right now. I'm a little disappointed. I do not watch Attack on Titan. I'm sorry, Neeby. This is Bree's home, Angela Grace, yes. Jess, your brother's watching the stream for the first time and trying to figure out what... Oh, crap. Scrolled away, but I need to know what he's trying to figure out. What kind of dog it is. I'm going to say an Irish Wolfhound. He looks like an Irish Wolfhound. Yo, what up, Walrus? Welcome back. Totally right, Evil Bubble. I will play the Gandalf role. Stop this madness. He's purring? The snail's purring? Are you sure about that? It's a little weird, eh? You imagine that I'm a giggly drunk? I don't think I'm a...
Well, they will, of course.
See, the truth comes out. I don't think I'm a super giggly drunk.
Oh, hey there.
Yeah, hey there.
So,
Jeez.
you have attained full Dragonborn status. Being shouted at by a group of old men has never been so rewarding.
I love Inigo. Any thoughts?
This building makes me feel as snug as a flea in fur.
That's a good thing, I think. Super giggly drunk confirmed. Now you guys are just have to demonstrate. I see what you're doing. I see the psychology here. Just trying to get a drunk stream. Gary's not our creepy material. Gary's awesome. Look at him go.
Honored to see you again, my baby.
Yeah, I bet you are. Look at him. He's kind of adorable. The eye, little legs. He just like hunkers down like that. Kind of cute. They're not like spider legs. They're more like crab legs. Man, I love Bree's home. What about you guys? Do you guys have a favorite home in Skyrim? I like Proudspire Manor in Solitude. I like the Lakeside home as part of Hearthfire down by Lake Illinalta. But I think Bree's home's gotta be my favorite. It was my original home and I've spent the most time here and it just feels so cozy. It feels so homey. I know there are mods that expand it. I've never downloaded them, but Gary is the cutest. We're creating my lore. What, that I'm a super giggly drunk? Walrus, you're broke as heck right now. Spent all your money on car running fluid as well as other car related things. Yeah, that's a new MR2, right?
I am in your way.
Watch where
I
you're
am
going.
sorry.
It's made me say something what you're afraid to miss.
We've got too many boys here. It's just a mess every time I step out a door. Do I have PC mods for for Skyrim, like vampires? I have a whole bunch of mods for Skyrim. That's why it looks the way it does. Vampires are in the base game. I don't have a vampire mod. Serene Naps, you like the Lakeside home from the Hearthfire DLC. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. I've never used Blackthorn mod, Madcat, weirdly. I've heard about it, but I've never used the home. Mark Hearth and Windhelm homes. They're cozy in their own way, sure. Yeah, Gary kind of does purr. Listen.
Don't stop me now. He's having a good time.
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm trying to listen to you purr. We discovered a horrendous truth the other day, which is that he actually has a tiny mouth underneath his giant eye. And that's disturbing. That snail's a solid nope from you, dog. Am I Jesus? No. I have an amazing looking like neck ruff going on. Oh, I just realized this neck ruff has like teeth. Or is that part of the underlying armor? I'm not sure. Either way, it's a little weird. Oh yeah, totally he can talk, Sparks. Before Nick began his graduate school, he trained in the mountains to fight the legions of evil. Is this part of the lore? The Nick lore? I may have trained in the mountains. I have. Gary giving Reggie a run for his money on the creepiest member of the squad. You sure about that, Mad Cat? Because, anyone here not seen Reggie? Let's just go visit our boy. Let's go. Actually, no, wait, we're coming here for a reason. What did we come here for? All right. Okay, so we are playing the Helgen Reborn mod, and we have a whole bunch of inns we have to go to try and recruit mercenaries. In fact, I can just read the quest description, can't I? Helgen is vulnerable to attack, and Marcus has asked me to find recruits to train as guards for the town. Patsy has posted notices in several inns around Skyrim, so I need to see if anyone has responded to the job offer. Oh, look at the Reggie fans are out, and the Reggie haters. We need to check on Reggie. We do. It's been a while. We're going to check in on him. It won't be too long. We won't ride on him. We'll just check in on him. How about that, guys? Cassie hates Reggie, but loves Gary. I don't understand how you can hate one but love the other. Kyle's making a statement. Okay, let's head out. Let's hit the road, guys. Let's go on an good old-fashioned road trip, shall we? I think that'd be nice. Breeze home is your favorite, legit, Glenn, since it's the first home you really get, but you enjoyed the Falkreath home. I'm trying to think what the Falkreath home looks like. I know the... Is there a default Falkreath home if you don't have Hearthfire installed? Because I think the only home I've had for Falkreath is the Lakefront Manor. I don't remember what the... or know what the other Falkreath home looks like. If there is one. Just say hi, tell him he's the goodest boy, and move along. He doesn't get to hang like Gary does. It's very diplomatic of you, Jess. Yo, Crimson Vampire Walrus, how you doing? Better late than never. Yes, well, we only really just started playing because that's how we roll around here, so... Serene naps, you're waiting to be convinced by either side regarding our boy Reggie. So I should probably get some bots on here, eh? I was thinking about this the other day. I don't have any Twitch bots, but it would probably make life easier for our intrepid moderators and for you guys as well. Something I really need to look into. I'll try and do something like that for next week. Alright, where is Reggie anyway? I don't even see him. You'd think he might be kept at the stables, but gosh, I love our crew so much. Look at these guys. Look like they're about to drop the hottest album of the year. Amazing. Hydrobot? I never added Hydrobot. Hydrobot just shows up. I don't quite know how Hydrobot works, honestly. Hydrobot works in mysterious ways. But I never intentionally added Hydrobot. Rickety old Riften. That's fair. I should spend more time in Riften. Number one rule here is to be cool. Straight up. Erica, be cool. Don't be not cool. And everything will be okay. You can see his little mouth? Yeah? He has one. Here, talk to me. Oh, not when he's all hunkered down like that. You can't see it, but...
Good lucks.
There.
One good day coming right here.
See? It's right there. It's right there.
See ya.
Right there.
Bye.
Sorry, Nightbot. That's true. We've got Nightbot here, guys. Alright, so where are we going? We gotta... Gosh, we gotta go a lot of places. Oh, we're supposed to check the Bannered Mare. Crap. Okay, so I shouldn't have come out... Okay, let's... Sorry, guys. Professional streamer here. Let's just head on back up here. Just check if I'm hungry or thirsty. Oops. Oh my god. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Severely hungry, severely thirsty, but well rested. Alright, let's have something to eat. I thought that we had to go check the inn up there, but then there was no quest marker pointing to it, so I figured maybe not. Want some crusty bread? Wait, why do we have... Oh, we have half loaves and full loaves. I love the bread model in this mod. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, his mouth is a little creepy. Hey, Cypress. How are you doing? Well, I hope. Cabbages. Succulent brassica. We may not have cabbages as an emote in chat, but I'll just let you guys ogle this cabbage for a little while. You can appreciate it in all its glory. Look at that HD cabbage. Looks like you could just crunch down on it. It's just... Just eat the whole cabbage. Pretzel bread. That sounds really good. I may, in fact, have a spell to summon Reggie. You're right, Angela Grace. The cabbage does look real, doesn't it? Crunch. Cabbage ASMR. How about this apple? Look at how HD that apple is. You can see all the little bumps and imperfections. Look at, I got a little imperfection there. Now I want an apple. The mod that you are seeing in action here is the High Poly project. High Poly project is what it's called. In case you're curious. Bread emote. Moose, you want to see the cabbage again? We sure can. You want to ogle that gorgeous cabbage? Look at that thing of beauty. Look at it. It looks real. It might be the best cabbage that exists in a video game. I don't think there are better cabbages in the world of games. I'll tell you, when I'm playing Skyrim VR and I hold this cabbage in Skyrim VR, it feels like I'm holding a real cabbage. Green apples are better than red. Ooh, them's fighting words. Crimson Vampire Walrus. Actually, I like Granny Smiths a lot. They're pretty tasty. But overall, I think my favorite apples are probably like... I like a good Honeycrisp. I like a nice Fuji. Ambrosias are pretty good. Make some HD kimchi. You need to play Final Fantasy for that. I got a lot of HD foods in Final Fantasy 15. Notorious 552, am I looking forward to E3? Yeah, I am. Fresh baked loaves. Alright, yeah, I'm keen to see what E3 brings. Cassie, you don't think you've seen a cabbage that nice in real life? Straight up. Golden Delicious? I don't think I can follow you there, Otter Nerd. Although it's been a long time since I had a Golden Delicious, so I don't know if I can definitively argue with you. What about the rest of y'all? Favorite apples? 3D print the Skyrim cabbage into real life and eat it. Jenny, what did you miss? You missed some delightful HD cabbages. And an apple and some bread. Alright. Mickle, I think you need to be quiet. Kindrick. Khajiit is looking for experienced guards. Are you here for the job we posted?
Oh, well, yes, I am.
What are your qualifications? Do you have any experience?
Well, I have a decent suit of armor and a well-made steel blade. And I'm Breton.
That's not much to offer. Do you have any combat experience?
Oh, not really to speak of, like, war or anything. The Great War ended when I was just a kid. But I did see a mud crab down by the water recently.
Honeycrisp is good.
Clear of him, though. Horrible creatures.
Are you telling me you're afraid of a mud crab, bro? This one doesn't really think you're what we are looking for, but thank you anyway.
Oh, please don't say that. I made it all the way here from ASRock on my own.
Oh boy, we're gonna get a whole crew of milk drinkers, aren't we?
No one in my family ever did anything exciting. No one has been on any adventures or done any exploring. In fact, I'm the first one in my family to ever travel this far from home. I I come from a long line of boys.
Tell me your life story,
All the way
buddy.
back to my great
'Cause I
grandfather
asked, right?
Roderick. The most exciting thing he ever did was pick flowers and get chased by a
Hey,
wolf.
ain't nothing wrong about
But I
picking
wanna be the
flowers.
first to break that tradition. So please, please, at least let me try. I promise you won't be disappointed.
It's true. Look at his cake. The sweet roll here is like whoever it was in chat that was about to eat an entire cheesecake by themselves. This guy's got you beat. I gotta say. Oh gosh, do we take this guy? I mean, his heart's in the right place, you know, but he's got no combat experience. He's just gonna go freaking die. What do you guys think? You know what? He's willing to tackle that cake. He can probably take down like a wolf or something. You don't like his face? That's really mean, Jenny. You can't help what his face looks like. Oh wait, we don't have a choice. He comes either way. I want to see you in action. Follow me, or if you can make your way to Helgen. Okay, let's go with that one. I don't want him following me around. Okay, if you can make it to Helgen on your own, we'll give you a shot.
Oh, like a test. And if I make it there, I pass. Very clever.
Have Inigo 1v1 him. That's a death sentence. Inigo frickin' train roll him.
Smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song.
Hey, Telsigar, what are you doing here? It ain't fresh air. You were standing over the fire. Jess, thank you for the bits. Aw, you have no power to resist temptation. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But now that you've done it, you don't have to do any more. So thank you for that. Jacob C, welcome back. You're right, Cassie. He does look sad, the fellow that we just sent off. But now he's on an adventure, just like he wanted. So. Alright.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I'm not going to chop wood for your fire. Aw, Gary, he's so good. Who's Argus?
Present and future. What are these but points on a map?
I don't recognize this guy. Why don't I have a seat and a little chat with Argus here? He seems like an interesting fellow.
Another curious mind, is it? Come to Argus to find the answers to all life's riddles.
Sure, yeah. Why not? No one comes to a tavern to find anything. They come to lose themselves. Khajiit was just wondering why you were at the bar.
Why does any man seek the comforts of a bottle? Because he's a fool who believes in the lies it spins. So,
Alright.
what is it you want to know?
Where are you going, bud?
The answer to life's most difficult questions, or perhaps its most fundamental ones. They say I knew them all.
He's one wrinkly
Well, the
mofo.
truth is, no one does. No one
Leathery.
knows what the
He's
next
lived.
life holds. No one knows how to make love stay.
I'm kind of curious about this guy. I think we should just follow him. Yeah, almost certainly from interesting NPCs.
To the gods, we are nothing more than near-sighted beasts.
This person is busy. Where's he going? Should we follow him? Let's follow Argus. I feel like he's got some interesting answers. Wait, what the heck? Oh, it's Janassa. Wait, why is she here?
What is it?
That's weird. You thought he was about to die? The animation was really similar to spontaneous death animations, where he just keels over. Drake, welcome. Glad you're here. We've had a good time. You missed some shenanigans. Chat burned down without your presence. It's okay now, though. We're all here. You're here. All's well. We're following this guy, this Argus. Seems like an interesting fellow. I want to see what else he has to say.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Where'd he go? Argus, my dude. Where'd he go? He's over here. There we go.
only need to suspend my disbelief for a moment, just long enough for the ale to touch my lips.
This guy. Alright, let's chat some more.
You again? Why can't you people leave me alone? I'm no longer a scryer.
This cute couple, a Norden Argonian, on their way to Riften to get married. I must find them. In interesting NPCs? Oh, I've never seen them. Oh, hi, dear. What's up? Sarah's here. It's a Sarah moment. Oh, she's having trouble getting the sound working on the soundbar for the TV. I'll come fix it in a second, dear. Everyone says hi. Forgive this one. Khajiit does not know you or your reputation.
Ah, my mistake then. Sometimes the older you are, the more you assume.
Drake, you broke it. How could you?
So
How could you?
close your eyes and walk the world blind.
What are the responsibilities of a scryer?
A scryer looks into the unknown, but it would be a mistake to call them fortune tellers. When a drought plagues the land, they will tell the farmers when it will rain.
This guy is well voice acted. He looks a little creepy, but his voice actor is very well done.
Past or future, living or dead. Our role is to assuage men's fear, relieve people of their anxiety.
Dara, come back.
A
Shh,
scryer
we don't
is
talk
in
about
many
Dara.
ways a priest.
He does look like a proper old man, much more so than a lot of the other old NPCs in Skyrim. You're very right. Were you once someone of note?
Yes, I was once the court scryer for the Jarl.
Ah, interesting.
Few in power still believe
I love
in
the
practice.
smoke
Reach
effect.
has always
It's
been
kind
the
of
face
semi-obscuring
of
his
all
face.
things were
Looks
welcome.
really neat.
They said I could see time itself, like a map laid across my table.
Kyle Block, why would you do this? Why would you do this? Everything was going so well here. This guy has multi-dimensional power, you can tell. He's Inigo's future grandson to return and slay his grandfather or to cease his own existence. Wait, what? What? What sort of visions did you predict?
I am best known for being retained by the king in rags, and for predicting his downfall.
His eyebrows are fighting the eyebrow version of the Great War. See, I'm not seeing his eyebrows going crazy, but then again, I'm not paying super close attention to them. What I'm going to do, though, is, real quick, how do I'm using a different keyboard. I got to figure out how to open the console here. Okay, we'll have to finish this conversation then. I'm going to go fix the sound for Sarah in just a second. Oh, what happened with you and Madanak?
When Madanak took the throne, I told him in 2 years'
Kyle, you get paid
time,
by the hour to be an agent of chaos.
come to reclaim it. Amused, he kept me in his court. so that
Ember,
I could
when I have the
witness
chance,
my
pop on
own
Discord for
doom.
Clay's adorable creation. Oh,
The
good. I will
irony
check it out
is that the scryers like myself
in just a moment before I go
use of the
help
old
Sarah.
Magic, the very one the Bretons espouse. But I never told him this, lest he take my words.
Drake, you got a new chair. Is it a holy chair? Why are you no longer a scryer?
Because for
Is it a
all
comfortable
my
chair?
visions and supposed wisdom, I failed to see my daughter joining the forsworn realm.
Oh, this sounds like a quest.
Despite all my fame and respect,
Despite all his rage, he's still just a rat in a cage.
my marriage.
Oh, when is the last time you've spoken to your daughter or wife?
I don't know.
Oh, poor
I can't
guy.
even tell you if they're alive.
We need to help this man. Ah, we can bring him along as a companion. Do we want to bring Argus along? Huh. This is gone. Why not? We can search the Reach together. Yeah, they're probably dead. Why not search the Reach with this one? We may find your daughter.
I could, but I fear such
It's
a
Dara
conversation
has
could
followed.
result in a
Shit. Dara, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Shh. He does look like he's about to die, but yeah, sure, we need to defy ageism. I agree. I like the questions here. Follow me, I need your help, or do you have any water? Follow this one. Khajiit needs your help.
You're a persistent one, aren't you?
What's up, Dara?
Perhaps it is time I embrace the unknown.
Huh. Alright, we just got a new crew member, guys. We have 30 managed NPC slots remaining. I thought it allowed 8. No, it allows 30. I think we're doing alright. Wait, did he just... Hey, buddy.
From scryer to squire. Mine is a pitiful
Obsolete Enigma. You replaced your 10-year-old gaming TV with a brand new shiny 4K TV. There's a slight difference in quality. I don't have a 4K TV. Mine's just 1080p. I know 4K TVs aren't that expensive these days, but he's old. He needs to sit whenever possible, straight up. All right, well, my buddy, let's go. Maybe we'll find his daughter. I think we do have to head to Markarth, actually, for our quest, so... Our little war band is growing. It's so good. It's so good. Alright. Let's, a little quick save here. Alright, so a couple things we're gonna do. I'm gonna... How do I tilde? I don't even know how to open the console using this keyboard. I would assume it's function escape, but it's totally not. Ah, there we go. Alt escape. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna go take a quick look at what Clay made, because I want to see this. Oh yeah, he needs a hat. Straight up, he needs a hat. Wait, can we give the snail a hat? We're gonna find out when I get back. But let's, quickly, I'm gonna jump out to Discord here. So I gotta open Discord here. I'm gonna see what Clay has created. And then I'm gonna go help Sarah. And then I'll be right back. But you guys get a nice early chair stream tonight. Oh my glub. So many PMs. What is happening? Okay. Where is this? I need to see this. I need to see what has been wrought. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay, we gotta use that. We have to use this. Let me just... what's the easiest way for me to show this? I guess I can just... hold on one second here. Hold on one ding dang moment. Let me open original. Let me save this file. Y'all can go to the Discord and see it there if you want, but I want to show it on stream because it's amazing and we're absolutely going to use it. Save it. Potate baby. Play, well done, well done. And then we're gonna go over here to slobs. We're gonna go to the editor and we're gonna add an image from the desktop. Add new source, Potate. I could just show you my desktop, that'd be way easier than what I'm doing, but this is cleaner. There. There it is. Potate baby. It's so good. That 100% is going to be our 9-month sub badge. It's adorable. Moosey, thank you for sharing the Discord link there. Look at that little potato. You're so cute. Just one your ticklish little potato face. So as wholesome as Gertrude. Absolutely. It is so innocent. Alright. Potate Baby's gonna join our crew right there. At least we can imagine he's coming with us. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go fix the soundbar. I will be right back. Enjoy your chair stream. Don't burn the chat down. I won't be long. Happening in chat here. Cassie, you just want to live in Skyrim. 100%. Absolutely. What did I miss? What did I miss, guys? Okay, here, let's, Alright, now that we've had a chance to love the baby Potate. You know what? Baby Potate's gonna come with us tonight. Baby Potate's gonna come with us. I'm just gonna... I did give her a crisp high five, Drake. I saw that message as I was leaving. As a matter of fact, I went for the high five. The first one wasn't very good, so we re-high-fived for maximum crispness. That's how good it was. Alright, baby Tate, you're coming along. Courtesy of Nightbot, Clay. Baby Potate's gonna live, where's Baby Potate? Just right down there. Just gonna come with us right there tonight. It's adorable. It's so cute. The absolutely noticeable night. Absolutely. Baby Tate. Baby Tate. Alright. You don't think you'd hear any ambient music if you lived in Skyrim? I'd like to think you would. I'd like to think Jeremy Soule would just follow me around playing his wonderful soundtrack everywhere I went. Has anyone made a mod where Jeremy Soule is a bard in the game? Why has that not happened? Who can like follow you around and like change the track as you go? Why hasn't that happened? I don't think that's a thing. Someone should do that. His name is Nate. Nate the Tate. Oh, it's so cute. Alright, Nate. Nater the Tater. Kyle, you pledged to protect baby Tate. Baby Nate. Alrighty. Let me switch back to the live screen here. Make sure I'm not missing any chat here. Alright. back to the video game. Oops. So I'm using a new keyboard right now. I don't know if it's out yet. It's a very, very new keyboard. Those of you who saw on the channel, I guess I'll just do that for now. Tonight I put out a review of a keyboard from Drivo. And you might remember that Drivo is a company that I reviewed a keyboard from a long time ago. Like we're talking 2 years ago now. One of the very first keyboards I ever reviewed. Anyway, hadn't heard anything from them for a long time, and then they got back in touch with me a little while ago, and we're like, hey, we got keyboards, you want to review keyboards? And I said, yes, I always love reviewing keyboards. So I reviewed the Blademaster Pro, which I have some mixed opinions about, but you can see it on the channel tonight if you like. But I've also got this one right here, which I believe has just launched. It is the Drivo Caliber V2. And I have not reviewed it yet, obviously. It is plugged in, so I can't really do a lot with it, but it's cool because it's 60% plus a bit. It has an extra couple of rows of keys on this end here. And so far I found it really interesting. It's also got some side lighting. It's got RGB backlighting. It is wired only. But it is apparently going to come in at under $50, which is a very compelling price point. So I'm really keen to spend some more time with it. I only just unboxed it like yesterday. So keen to spend some more time with it and see how it feels and performs. And you can expect to see a review about it in the coming weeks. All right. 7 cabbages on Jess's last message. Yes, keep going. Everyone go to Discord, spam those cabbages on Jess's messages, every message. Of course we're going to break record cabbages. Scarletta J, Rainbow Keyboard for Pride Month. Absolutely. In fact, most of my keyboards are Rainbow keyboards, but this one especially, we'll say, for Pride Month. Happy Pride, by the way, everyone. We've updated the Discord server icon appropriately. All right. What button goes? No, that's not what I wanted. What have I done? Sorry. There we go. I gotta remember how to get the tilde. All right. Let us carry on here with our new boy. Our crew's getting mighty big indeed. We're gonna have like an army sooner rather than later. Let's move on. So he needs to go to the Reach, it sounds like. And I'm pretty sure that we need to go to the Reach to go check out the inn in Markarth. So why don't we hit the road, take a little trip over to Markarth. I'm pretty sure that's what we gotta do anyway. Oh, no, we don't. That's somewhat unfortunate. We gotta go to the Bee and Barb, the Wind Peak Inn, Candlehearth Hall, Winking Skeever, Bannered Mare we already did. Okay, so just those 4. Gosh, we've got a bit of a trip then. We just say we go to the Winking Skeever. It's a good trip. We haven't been to Solitude for quite a while. All the way up there. I kind of want to cruise through the Reach though with our guy, but you know what? There'll be a reason to head to the Reach later, so he's just gonna come with us for now. I love those, Erica. That's great. That's right, Drake. You are loved. You are welcome here. And you are an amazing person. Every single one of you is valid and welcome and loved. And you deserve it. Every single one of you. Absolutely. Thank you for the touching reminder, Drake. It's like I think I'm playing Fire Emblem instead of Skyrim. Gotta collect those characters. Far Horizons is so good. Skyrim. I would never have imagined when this game came out 8 years ago now, almost 7.5, I would never have imagined that I would be here 7.5 years later, streaming Skyrim with all you cool people, having a look this gorgeous. Nor would I have imagined that we would not have the next Elder Scrolls game yet. I would have thought we would have had it by now. But you know what? Skyrim is pretty special, and I'm pretty okay with being here still. Such a crew. We're just rolling out here. You wish Bethesda would release this on mobile? They could. They released it on Switch, and Switch uses an NVIDIA Tegra, which is an ARM-based chip. So they could totally put it out on phones at this point. It's pretty good on Switch, actually. And you know what's funny? There's actually a small modding community on Switch. You can download and install mods on Switch, not through official means, but it can be done. What's this farm all about, guys? I don't remember this building being here, do you? I remember this being a ruin. This doesn't look like a Pillar of Kind's Peace. This looks like a home. Oh, there's the Pillar of Kind's Peace. This is part of Summer Mist, I think? Oh no, that's part of the Shouts mod I have. But what do you think about this little house? Should we go inside? It looks abandoned, but not ruined. Let's check it out. Winch's house. I haven't played Blades yet, but I've heard it's not great. Huh. I don't see anybody in here. These are not considered stealing, though. Oh, the coin purses are. The books are not, though. So, yoink. Gotta save it for a library one day. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What have I done? No, no. Inigo, no. No, 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 no. No, leave the poor man alone. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What? Oh, no. Oh. Who is this man? He's cowering in the corner.
Watch where you're going.
I guess he's, Can I, let's get some light on the scene here. I think he's, set to be invincible. No, stop. Winch the handy. Can we stop beating up on this poor man? What is happening over here? Oh, I see the summons. Okay, you know what? He's got these little shrines. Debella. Okay, leave the poor man alone. He's cowering in the corner. Let's get out of here. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. You guys, you freaking bloodthirsty gang. Wait, where did we lose our old man? Is he still in combat in there? You old guy. Okay, we're done. Let's go. Let's go, guys. He's been beaten. Bunch of bullies, right?
Oh, well, why don't you be more careful, good kid?
You know, I'm sorry, Gary, but you're kind of like knee height, so you're very easy to trip over. Do you guys remember how we got our first Clovian for Helm? Do you remember it was that terrible bard in Bruma who just had the most awful voice and everyone hated him? And someone was like, you know, if he disappeared, it would be okay. But then they're like, but you can't actually kill him because the law enforcement will know it was this guy that was trying to get me to kill him. And then we were in his house a little bit too late, and then Inigo just ran at him and destroyed him. It was so good. It was perfect. All right. It was so good. This is one of the funniest moments I've experienced in this game. We could fast travel to Solitude, I think. I'm pretty sure we've been there on the stream. Oh, maybe we haven't. We've been very close, though. But, yeah, I think we've been there. But you know what? I want to take the scenic route here. I think we're going to take the long route. We're going to head on down. We're going to head past Rorikstead, where we haven't actually been. Head up, probably through the Reach. Or actually, we'll probably cross right here. There's a bandit camp there. Because I like wandering in Skyrim. And I'm sure we'll find something fun along the way. I agree, Megern. We should go back to Bruma one day. There is a lot there that I don't think we found and experienced, and that was a heck of a mod. That was good times. That was a lot of fun. I love these guys.
Hail, friend.
I love these
Good to
guys.
see another merry soul enjoying this fine day.
Oh, Darth Taco. And
but you
lady.
look
So many
tired.
classics.
Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Remember how we had that hot tub time with the philosopher Argonian in Bruma? Her Khajiit would love to share a drink with you, friend.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise you.
And get that man a dog. That's right,
Your
McGurn.
spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
I love these guys. They're just hanging out drinking. It's pretty good. You know what? Let's go. Let's head across. Let's head across the plains, the Whiterun tundra. Oh, you see all that grass just pop in there. Dragon over there. Probably stay away from that. My crew. They're trying. They're trying. Look at Miko. Look at them all running. Inigo. Zigging and zagging. Gotta keep him off. Keep him off track. Look at, he's drinking. He knows what's up. This Argus guy. Oh, we need to see if we can give him a hat.
Is there a problem?
Oh, we can talk to him about more of his stuff. Let's ask him about his daughter. Why do you think your daughter joined the Forsworn?
Because, like most young people, she mistakes idealism for virtue.
I wish those revelers could join the team too. We totally need some hype men. They just go ahead of us everywhere. What do you mean by that?
Well, she believes that the Forsworn Rebellion will let Bretons have a home, free from the Nord's tyranny. But that is just a fool's fantasy. There will never be a time when the two sides live in harmony. They will always be oppressed. The only thing that will change is the face of their oppressors.
This is well written
Young
and well
people
acted
want
character.
a perfect world, never realizing that the perfect world will always be the enemy of the real one.
I mean, a little bit heavily philosophical here, but interesting. What else do you despise about young people? I like that. Oh, I don't know. Mittens isn't that much of an idealist. Interesting. What else do you despise about young people?
Everything, as I should. If I don't, it means I'm just as ignorant now as I was when I was 20.
Do you guys feel ignorant?
Until the darkness swallows us all.
This guy's a bit of a downer, huh? I like this mammoth just casually cruising by. Yes, Monsieur. I'm sure the Nords or the Imperials or whoever built the roads put a lot of effort into maintaining these roads, but screw them. Wait, what? Uh-oh, what are we fighting? Ah, skeletons. Nice, the dead fighting the dead. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, that was weird. Oh, what's all this? What's all this? Conjurers. But whoa, when you go chill. Bilbo Baggins, do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks.
Unlucky fellow, this one.
Thanks, Gary. Probably nothing worth taking on them. A swamp fungal pod, liminal bridges. Leave the rest. What about on this one? Daedra Heart. Ooh, that's worth taking. Definitely. Very good. Well, they were trying something and it backfired, I think. Alright, let's carry on. Old man is blunt, straight up. Mittens asks Old Man Argus, so do you want to tell this one about your wife? Old Man Argus looks off into the distance wistfully. No, I don't think I will. That's probably exactly how it'll go down. Can someone please make a comic where Mittens and company are a traveling rock band? Oh my god. Who would... Okay, what would Inigo play? Inigo would be the lead guitarist. Absolutely. He'd be shredding solos. That would totally be what he'd do. Ghost Bro? I don't know. What do you think Ghost Bro would be? Bass player, maybe? I feel like Gary's a percussion kind of man with all those legs. Miko can be keyboards, I guess. Oh, Ghost Bro's synth player. Okay, alright. Gary could be the bass drum. Absolutely. God, look at that sky. Ah, this game, all these years later, it still gives me all the feels. Meanwhile, violence. You see that skeever fly? They have stopped moving. Yeah, no kidding. You guys freaking shredded that skeever. It was so unnecessary. Inigo can play instruments. Oh, that's right. He can, can't he, Mad Cat? Can he play a lute? Could he, in fact, be our guitarist? Oh, Tundra. I love this track. It's appropriate because we're on the tundra in the night sky. Oh god, I don't know what those lines are about, but... It still really is a special game, isn't it? It's so crazy that it's... I don't know. It affects me deeply even now. We're going to avoid that giant and mammoth, though. Don't need no mammoth fights. Wow, I kind of forgot how dark I made this, this here ENB for night times. It's real freaking dark. Maybe we should have stuck to the roads, huh? Oh, we're almost on a road. Let's post, get some candlelight going here. Oh, wolves. Get wrecked, boy! Summon my own wolf buddy. And he falls over. I hardly have to fight anymore. My bros just fight for me. Roads are for noobs. Well, this noob's gonna go find a road because it's really dark out here. Brenda the Bear is best song. Will he sing that? Will Inigo sing that? Because I kind of need to hear this. Inigo did sing a song once. I do remember that. It was kind of amazing. Inigo or Miko just barks. That's accurate. Totally accurate. Where's that road? I thought we were going to be crossing one real soon. What's all this? What's all this? Bet you there's skeletons around here. This feels like the kind of place one would find skeletons. The little torch bug. Look at that gorgeous sky. And look at this little shrine. Shrine to Zenithar, which we're going to plunder. Because Mittens has no morals in that sense. Oh, look at this, speech increased, very handy. Amulet of Zenithar. And we'll pray to Zenithar while we're here. Cassie, why? Void has subscribed, that's on YouTube. I love this little shrine, it looks very cozy. No worries, Inigo. You can see Gary's little eye glowing down there in the grass. It's pretty good. I want to live in Skyrim too. I've decided. I want to live in Skyrim too. I mean, I decided that a long time ago, but Ryan Co has also subscribed on YouTube. Our glimmer of light in the darkness, exactly. Well, the sky is pretty lovely.
Look at ya, going all rough on these unlucky fellas. Good
Where are
thing
you?
for me your friend. Wouldn't be wanting to be on your bad side, wouldn't it?
You're okay, Gary. You don't have to worry. Wait, Since when did Ghost Bro have a freaking water skin and a backpack? Is it just me or is that new? I didn't think ghosts needed to drink. Huh. Okay, well. Did we cross the road already? Oh no, we're just kind of still wandering towards Rorikstead. That's okay. Wait, why is that? Huh, weird. Oh, maybe it toggles. Ah. Oh. The function toggles. Sorry, still learning this new keyboard, guys. Neeby, you can see stars like that in real life. You totally can. You just have to... You gotta go. You gotta go where the people aren't. Maybe not quite like that, but not far off. I've been some places. Out on the west side of Vancouver Island.
Can't just simply pass on how amazing these Tamriel landscapes are. Them are like all blurry, but you shoot them in blink and they're all unfuzzy as is.
I don't know what Imp is even saying, but... Do we have all our boys? I feel like... Where's old guy? Oh, there he is. Where's Miko? Okay, I hear his bark. He's there somewhere. Oh, I think I see the lights of Rorikstead up ahead. I've never seen the Northern Lights, Scarletta J, sadly. I want to go where the people aren't. Exactly. Drake, exactly. Except you guys. Y'all are cool. You can come. Jess, you're going stargazing tomorrow night with your best friend. Oh, that sounds really nice. Neeby, you've lived in a city your whole life. You go camping. Camping is inexpensive. If you can get out of the city for even just a couple nights, it's so worth it. Have a good night, Monsieur. Thanks for coming out. You stay awesome too, my friend. Thank you for your generosity tonight, your moderating, and we'll see you next time. The most expensive part of camping is the gas to get there and back. Totally. It's a good excuse to do nothing and drink all day. Also that. Ah, the lights of Rorikstead. Rorikstead's a bit of a weird place, but I'm glad that we're here. I like this mod. I've got the ENB light, I think is what it is, that makes all these sources cast dynamic light. It's maybe a little bit much right now, a little bit bright, but... Is there an inn in Rorikstead? There is, okay. Guess we're gonna spend the night here. Which one is this? I wish I could read it. Ghost Bro knocking me over. The frogs... something. Guess it'll tell us here. The frost fruit, not the frog's fruit. My game is too pretty. It's... honestly, the modding community has done an incredible job. Over the years. It's amazing what they've managed with this game. Alright. We've got Argus. We've got Miko. I feel like we have to do a head count every time we arrive somewhere now to make sure no one got lost in the wild.
Keep your eyes straight ahead and your mind looking.
He's a craggy dude. Ghost Bro, everyone's here. Alright. Aw, Drake. So wholesome.
My throat's dry. Thank the divine.
Yo, what up, Scott? How are you doing? Also, D.S. Huffman, how you doing? Or the old D. Shuffman, if you prefer. The mod that focuses depth of field on what I'm looking at sometimes gets wonky. Yeah, it's a little too strong on the sky. I could replace the depth of field on the ENB. I should probably do that. It looks nice sometimes, but other times it's a little bit much.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
I do, in
I only
fact.
take real coin here. No handouts and no bartering.
It's okay.
Sure
Just
thing.
want a room.
It's yours for a day.
All right.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Please do. Please do.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
All right. You gonna move for me instead of standing there creepily over my bed? I hate that. I hate it when innkeepers do that. Just stand there all creepy like. Oh, it's even a reasonable time to be going to bed. Would you look at that? Let's get a good rest. Yeah, Nate just hanging out in the corner. He's so cute. He's so cute. The character model on that guy looks really unique. Which guy? The innkeeper or the old guy that we have with us? Alright, I reckon we gotta have some breakfast here. Ash yams. Beer. Beer for breakfast. Some bread. One of our fantastic cabbages. And a carrot. Well, we're hungry hippo. We're still hungry. How about a goat cheese wedge? There we go. And some water. There we go, well hydrated. Suddenly Cassie's hungry. Ghost Bro mod has made a lot of improvements. Hippie Mike? Isn't Ghost Bro from Summer Mist? I believe he's an enchantment from Summer Mist. Hello? This is my room? What are you doing here? Oh, I see. It's like a shared space. Like a hostel style here.
Oi,
Fair enough.
sometimes me thinks there's two of you running in circles around me. Why don't you cool a bit, matey?
I love Gary. Alright, let's go for a hard save here. It's been a little while. The innkeeper and the old guy, yeah. I wish it wouldn't do that. I don't know why it does that. Alright. It's time to hit the road again. Argus, do you have a good night drinking or standing around or whatever you're doing?
You have news of our quarry?
The Alakir. They're after Sadia in Whiterun. Oh, it's a rainy day. Oh, you could hear that rain from inside. I don't know if you noticed that, but it was audible inside. Look at the little rain splashes. It's funny, I can't really see the raindrops so well, but the splashes show up very clearly. A lovely morning in Skyrim, except a little bit wet, that's all. Wait, hold on. We were gonna give... Gotta do this. Argus?
I despise brawls. Problems should be solved with reason.
Well, you're part of the wrong party, bud. What do you mean by that? Assuming he's talking about the brawling?
Well, she believes.
Oh no, this is part of
You'll
his daughter's story.
Young people want a perfect world.
Yeah, we know.
Everything. Well.
Oh, for crying out loud. No, stop. I don't want to talk to you about this. Stop.
Is the face of
I want to give you a hat. That's specular effect on him, eh? Because it's out in the rain. I need to trade some things with you.
Take what you need. I have nothing of consequence.
Wait, I don't want to take your stuff. I want to give you stuff, buddy. I have a 3rd era Colovian fur helm with your name on it. You're about to become the most stylish mofo in Tamriel, along with me and Inigo. Perfect. This fits him better than anybody else, I think. It's ideal.
What you want, mate?
Alright, let's go. We've got open face guard helmets, and White and Cold makes them put the hoods on. It's very realistic in that. It's raining IRL if it hasn't stopped yet. It's been very nice here. I haven't had much rain here for a while now. Nightbot, you'd always go kill the Red Guards. You think Sadia's probably guilty, but you want their curved swords. Curved swords. Miko's doing okay. He's all right. He's okay. He was tweaking a little hard. He's okay now. Doesn't that look good? This guy is just born for this. All shall wear Nickelodeon. Can Gary get a hat? I don't think so, but you know what? It's probably worth checking. We should probably find out.
Aye, what is it?
I need to trade some things.
Oi, good looking. Wanna share with me some treasure?
Oi, good looking. Wanna share with me some treasure? I like him. I like Gary. I'm out of Colovian fur helms, sadly, but sure, let's see if he can wear a Bosmer reinforced helmet. I bet he won't. Yeah, no, he'll just hold them. Yeah, he doesn't equip anything.
Good looking. Wanna share with
Sadly.
me some treasure?
It does look like maybe it's equipped, but it doesn't appear on him cosmetically.
Have a nice day. Good looking.
King Gary, when will I make merch? You need that hat. Would you wear it? If I made an ASMR nerd Colovian fur helm, would you wear it? Because by God, if you would, I will make it. I kind of want to make some socks. I don't know why. I kind of want to make some ASMR nerd socks and ASMR nerd keycaps and probably t-shirt, because t-shirts are just a generic thing. Toon says it was pouring and thundering there a few hours ago. Yikes. We almost never get rainstorms here. Shoals Rest Farm discovered. Pretty sure this might also be added by a mod. I've got so many mods, I don't know what adds what anymore. Look at that beautiful moody view. Solitude's over there somewhere. It's very, I like the little rickety fence and the little lamp post. And the heavy fog and the clouds. Genia, you'd wear it. Look, Malta, you'd wear it. Serene Naps, you'd wear it. Oh my god. I feel like it's the wrong time of year for it. It's more of a winter wear. Yo, Strugs91, thank you for following. Very nice to have you here. If it's your first time here, welcome. Make yourself right at home. Everyone here is very kind and friendly. Clay, you'd wear a pair of socks. Whoever would wear the hat. The help, I assume you mean the hat. Right, potato in chat. But what if they don't have the potato? Mad Cat, you buy a coffee cup. ASMR nerd coffee cup. Okay. If the socks are big enough for your big old hobbit feet. I don't know what it would take to... Oh, what's going on down here? Whoa, we got combat. What is happening? Ooh. Who are these people? Bandits, I guess. Ooh. Mean. Nasty guys. Oh, get wrecked, buddy. Yikes. Oh, Erica! Oh my gosh. Erica! I have to pause now. Because I have to... Thank you so much. Aw. Erica. Phoenix Chow, or Cow, Phoenix Chow will say, enabled Acorn, Iabon, and Ordinary Goose. Hello, by the way, Goose. And Hippie Mike 93. All of you have been gifted subscriptions by Erica the Gifter. 134 subscriptions gifted. Oh my gosh. Erica, thank you. And everybody who just joined the sub club, the Spud Buds, welcome. A warm welcome to all of you. I hope you enjoy your time here. And enjoy your emotes and your sub badges. Yeah, enabled Acorn, you're part of the sub club now. Cassie, what did you miss? You missed Erica gifting. Giving gifts. I hope... Drake, what are you doing? Drake, what you doing, boy? Oh my gosh, thank you. I do appreciate it, Erica, and I do appreciate it, Drake. Is there anyone in chat who's not subscribed right now? Because I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Never Drop the Soap, Ye Old Peach, Crimson Vampire, Walrus, Obsolete Enigma, and Party Beef. The best kind of beef. Welcome, or welcome back to the Spud Buds. You guys. Oh my gosh. Obsolete Enigma, you now have a sub. You're a little late there. You are subscribed. Before you even said it, you were subscribed. Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. I don't deserve you this. We don't. No, that's not true. That's wrong. We all deserve this. Let's put it that way. That's more positive. I'm glad that we have the community that we have. It's such a cool thing. Like I said, the internet's pretty cool. For all of the evils, we also have some pretty amazing stuff, like this group of people right here. Thank you all you guys. Obsolete Enigma being like, oh wait. Ember says no more subs this month. Listen to Ember, Erica. Listen to Ember. She's wise. Community effort, right? 11 votes so far for Helm merch. I have no idea how hard it would be to get custom-made Colovian for helms, but I will look into it for you guys. How about that? Queen Zurabat just lurking. Oh no. Well, now you've called yourself out. Same for you, Scott. Oh my gosh. Greater than literally all of evil. I'm glad to hear it. Oh goodness, you guys. They probably would be really expensive, Mad Cat, you're right.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight. If you'll excuse me.
What's going on with this guy's face? Oh, he's got a spell
I'm
on.
on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura.
I see. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with him.
Excuse me.
Okay, Faltress. Well, we'll just loot these guys that we just murdered here. They tried to stop him. You don't try and stop Faltress. That's not a thing you do. Elven coffee, a little garlic. You don't need the armor. We'll take the purple flower tea, though. Jenya, you pay $100 for that? It might be that, I have no idea. Just imagine everyone coming to my winter meetup wearing the 3rd era Colovian fur helm. We'd be the most stylish meetup this side of Tamriel, I'll tell you that much. Ember keeps your dumb tendencies in check. They're not dumb, Erica. They're incredibly generous, and I know they're coming from the right place. But sometimes when we give, and we give, and we give, and we only give, then we have nothing left for ourselves. And we always have to take care of ourselves first, so that we can take care of others. He does look like a White Walker. Or maybe the face sculptor in Riften. Yeah, sure. Indy363. Things are going so well here tonight. We're having a grand old time, honestly. I'm having a good time. I hope everyone else is too. We've had some fun moments here in the Skyrims. And some very generous folks on stream tonight. Do a toque instead of a helm. That would be more Canadian of me, wouldn't it? But it wouldn't be a 3rd era Colovian fur helm, and that's a problem. It wouldn't be nearly as stylish. I love this moody day we have going on here in Skyrim. It's so foggy. Oh, we've got some wolfy boys coming up, who sadly I have to murder. They're gonna attack us next. Wait, what the? Did you see what happened with that arrow? Ooh. Ooh. Vicious. Sorry, wolf. Doesn't feel good, but better I get them first. And I'm saving that there, this here elk in the process. Who's heading out? Legit Glenn. Have a good night. And we'll see you next time, I hope. Also, I think Ectoraptor just asked how I'm doing. I'm doing well, thank you. And welcome. I don't think I saw you earlier. $30 is a good price for, what, a toque? Is that what we're talking about here? I missed the beginning of this discussion. Run, elk, run! You're safe now. You're free. Is this another wolf? Oh, it's another wolf. He's seen me. He's facing off against me. Oh well. And he got shot in the face. I've become the stealth archer I promised that I would not. I've become what I despised. I hate how to make the sad wolf whine. Totally Scarlet a J, same. You could probably just buy green Santa hats. How dare you call this a green Santa hat? This is a third era Colovian fur helm, the finest in Colovian fashion. Although interestingly, I call it the high fashion, but Colovia, as a geographic region of Tamriel, is kind of the hinterlands of Cyrodiil. So I think they're kind of more like country bumpkins than fashion queens. But
Don't stop me now. He's having a good time.
third era Colovian fur helm on Etsy for $30. I wonder if I could get some, if I could hook up with those people and get some branding going on. Be pretty good. Serene Naps. There's a Morrowind-inspired Colovian fur helm for sale on Etsy, but it's like tan and white, not green and white. I wonder if I could contact the Etsy seller and commission some custom ones. Oh, we got some bandits to fight here. Uh-oh. Ilk Multi, you're having a great time. I'm glad. Oh, did you see that? They haven't seen me yet somehow, so I'm getting sneak attacks here. I've totally become a stealth archer. It's terrible. You know what? No. I defy the stealth archer archetype. Let's take this dagger and let's go. Let's sneak in here. Uh-oh. Oh, I just triggered a trap. Oh, nice. Right, we're gonna have... No, Miko! Miko's getting crushed by rocks. No. Okay, I've been seen. Alright, so much for that. Are you a bandit? You are, yes.
Looks like something painful. You tussle with a muscle and get
Like Gary, you tussle with that muscle. Alright. Good night, Ember. Time for bed. Super sleepy. You're very welcome for streaming. Thank you for coming out. We will see you next time. Where am I going here? Oh man, I was just about to stab him too. Are we done? Is everybody dead? They appear to be. Alright, we did the thing. Aw, Miko, good boy. You feeling alright there, bud? Oh god, Miko. Oh no, Miko. Ah, somebody help him. It's those rocks that he got dropped on him. Oh my gosh. Argus looking creepy.
Come on, what's the deal?
Gary bites their ankles. He totally does with the little mouth straight up. I don't think Miko can die. I hope not. I don't think he can die. He just had an itchy butt. Straight up. Oh. He hasn't noticed me yet. Whoa. Oh, Bandit Chief, he just went down there. Whoa! Buddy! What? That was a sneak attack and a half. Did you see that? Oh, he's getting wrecked by... Alright. Inigo exacted his revenge. I did not expect that. Alright. Key to Robber's Cove. Oh. Is that so? I read this as the Elven Battle Axe of Depression at first. And I was like, it just gives you crippling depression when it hits you. And you have no motivation to do anything anymore. You never get out of bed. I shouldn't joke. But I definitely read that wrong at first. Big oof. Miko's going through evolution. He totally was. He was evolving into his... This isn't even his final form, you know? Erica, you got no more beer. If I could, I would share mine with you. 200 IQ play by Bandit Chief straight up was. It would be a pretty OP weapon. That would be the most OP weapon in Skyrim. Vigorous healing. I need some vigorous healing. What else we got around here? Like how Gary's like, oh, surprise, surprise. Oh, we got a big chest here. Conjure Avenging Wraith. That sounds alright.
What can this humble clam do for ya?
He's not a clam, but okay. The Black Arrow Volume 2. Sounds like another series that we need to read. So when can we get a Tipsy Nick stream? Well, tonight when I bought this gorgeous beer, by the way, I'll show this off because some of you haven't seen it yet. This beautiful label with this lovely koi on it. I also bought a special edition barrel-aged brew from Driftwood, same guys. It's called Singularity. It is an Imperial Stout. It is 11%. It is also bourbon barrel-aged and sealed with wax. It is a very cool bottle. It was also pretty expensive. But one of these nights, special night, I'll bust it out. And hey, there's another key. And that'll be a slightly tipsier next stream for sure. Because that's like twice as strong as your average beer at least. Any axe could be an axe of crippling depression if you just take their hands. Wow, Clay, that's getting dark. What did you see? Indy363. Oh, Dark Crystal Netflix series? Really? Really? More ASMR beer tasting. Yeah, there's lots of that to come. That's true, Drake. Wine is stronger than beer. 14% is average for wine, but you probably also don't drink an entire, like, bomber's worth of wine in one go. Well, you might, I guess. I guess you might. It's all about the volume, though. It's all about the volume. Look at this crew. Okay. That's weird, an open empty chest down here. Are you guys aware, I don't know how many of you are into Skyrim modding, but I follow...
Can't just simply pass on how amazing these Tamriel landscapes are. Them are like all blurry, but shoot them a blink and they're all unfuzzy as is.
I love Gary. I follow the Skyrim mod subreddit, and there's been a series of mods that have been made over the last little while called the Cathedral series, and they're made by different mod authors, but they're kind of coordinated by this one guy, and they're all made to mesh together very nicely. But they're working on some should we go for a little swim? I don't know how these guys are going to follow, but I'm sure they will. They're working on upscaling textures. So the default textures in Skyrim, they're working on upscaling using ESRGAN, which is a neural network-based upscaling algorithm. And some of that stuff looks so good. It's really shocking, actually, how much detail they're able to, like, infer from the low-res textures that ship with the game. Alright, what's going on in chat? Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. Don't do anything exciting. No promises, Genia. Reinstalling Witcher? Nice. Obsolete Enigma. I never finished The Witcher 3. I have to say, I never finished it. I need to go back and do that. Because it's so good, but huge. Let's go for a hard save here. Just because, I don't know, I'm saveaholic. Alright. Serene Naps, you haven't finished it either, so you think it's going to be a stream game, though. Do you stream? Do you stream regularly? Alright, let's go for a little swim. Ooh. Oh, it just takes us out to Skyrim. Okay, fair enough. I thought maybe it would take us somewhere more interesting. salmon down here. Anything else? Aha! Always an underwater chest. Like how time stops while I'm picking the lock. I can hold my breath indefinitely as long as I'm picking locks. It's kind of a superpower, right? Crap. Serene, you don't stream regularly. Bare bones of a stream. That's okay, though. Clay, there's so many great games you need to play. Top on your list is Witcher 3, Nier Automata, and Bioshock. Yeah, I've not played Nier Automata, and Bioshock is another game I played but never finished, so... Like many of the games I play. The whole Bioshock series I need to one day play. Probably never happen. Crimson Archer boots? What the heck are those? What the heck are Crimson Archer boots? Welcome back, Genia. By the time the Elder Scrolls 6 is a 5-year-old game, you can't even imagine how good it'll look. Right? Right? Can you imagine? I know that they're, there's a Crimson something something boots. Crimson, CR. God, I have to deal with this inventory. This is ridiculous. Crimson Archer boots. Well, they don't look that fancy and they don't do anything in particularly fancy, so that's boring. Oh well. 10,345 carry weight. Meat and strong. That's right. Oh, how is Pyre? Indy? Yes, you play Mario. Ain't nothing wrong with Mario. Classic. Alright, let's carry on. I've been hanging out in this camp for a while. I'm sure there's more stuff we can plunder, but really, do we need it? I don't think we need it. As I pick up the kite shield because I can't resist. I can't stop myself. You guys have no idea how much willpower it takes me to not loot every corpse here. And explore every nook and cranny. Like what about this course? What if this bandit highwayman has something interesting? He's got gold, an ebony arrow, orcish arrows. Leave the rest of it. I have a really hard time not looting everything in Bethesda games. So I'm doing you guys a favor here. Mordhau. Yeah, I've heard good stuff about Mordhau. The boots, they're crimson? They're not crimson and the tops are sewn shut. Useless. Right? Right?
Missing those days of yore when you had to carry me all over the place. And look at me now, walking all by myself.
I kind of miss those days too, you know? Those were good days. Where he lived on my shoulder. Cyberpunk 2077 needs to come out already. You know what? I have such a backlog of games and so little gaming time. I'm happy to keep waiting on Cyberpunk 2077. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cultists. Cultists, guys. Woo. Combat roll. Get wrecked. That's how we get it done. I feel like I could turn up the difficulty again. Remember when I just died repeatedly? I feel like those days are long past.
What is it with you? Good looking.
Alright. Maybe the cultists have something interesting on them. Some Nernroot. Alright. I love how the spell lighting illuminates the grass. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Very lovely. That's that EMB light mod that I installed. Oh gosh, some big chat. Big chat. I can do what? Or who can do what? Erica believes something. I need to know what Erica believes. Okay, let's find out. I'm gonna have to alt-tab out for a second here to see what I missed. What can... Oh, Genia, you're unprepared for this stream. Why are you unprepared? You can do it. I also believe you can do it. At least in Fallout 4, if you loot absolutely everything, you can just scrap it all and build a house from it. Right? Right? But what am I going to do with all that junk in my trunk, Nick? I don't know. I'll sell it somehow. Yeah, no, Fallout 4 is like Kleptomaniac Simulator, and that part of me loved it. Indy says, Pyre's really good, a lot of world building and lore, but the sport part of it is really fun. Your favorite Supergiant game? Really, I love Bastion, so there is so much media content in general. I could spend an entire lifetime probably just consuming media, but I like to create media as well. You have no snack today. Yeah, that is a problem. Cassie, you're so sick of being stuck in an office all day. Do you say that because of the great outdoors here in Skyrim? It makes you long for the great outdoors? You need to take a trip. Visit some parks. I don't know. I feel you though. I'm stuck in a lab all day most days, and that's pretty... It gets old. It gets old. Oh no, what is this? Horsey? Oh, poor Horsey. What has happened? A dead redguard.
What are you signed for? If the species be inferior, it don't count as cannibalism. It's not a bossmer, you know.
What? What has happened here? Why? Why this carnage? This is sad. I bet you it was those redguards looking for Sadia. Bet you it was. Did I say something about Bastion? Oh, yes, the game Bastion, of course. The Overwatch player part of your brain heard that. Thought I was talking about something different. No. Talking about Bastion the game. Not the adorable robot tank. More like cartonnage. Ah, terrible, Clay. Just awful. Only 400 more weight until overcapacity. Sweating intensifies. Serene naps. Everyone going to be moving to Washington, and then you'll bite the bullet and move to Canada. Do it. It's pretty good here. We'd be happy to have you. Oh, look at the dragon bridge in the fog. That's really cool. You are wet in the upper left corner there. Thank you. I am moist. The game just told me I'm moist. Dang, this fog makes this look so cool. Alright, well, we're getting there. We're almost at Solitude. Where's our old man? Ah, he's back there with Inigo. Alright. I feel like he and Inigo are hanging out, building a bond, you know? What would they be discussing back there? What would they be bonding over? Cassie, your plans are to move back to the States next year, build a camper van. Washington will most likely be on your epic road trip itinerary. That sounds amazing. Sounds like living the life. Holy cow. I'm now drenched. A gap here to find yourself, if you will. You know, there's people kind of joke about that, but like there's a reason why that's a common thing to do in well, in many parts of Europe, I understand. It's something I kind of wish I had too, you know? I kind of wish I had too. Oh, Thalmor.
This doesn't concern you.
Do we want to murder some Thalmor? Of course we do. We always want to murder some Thalmor.
You're interfering with official Thalmor business.
Playing devil's advocate here.
What's wrong with these Nords worshipping Talos? Surely it is their business.
It's immoral to worship a man, and it's also illegal. A faithful Imperial citizen would know that. Perhaps there's something you wish to confess.
Alone among Khajiit, this one worships Talos. Perfect.
Alone among Khajiit, this one worships Talos. That was sarcasm, by the way.
And so you will die a heretic's death.
So good. Look at that lighting as on the spells. I love that. How the spells cast lightning. God, that looks so good. Get down, son. This prisoner. Oh. And also all that specular lighting on the armor looks so good. So good. Gosh, modders have done it. Oh, look at how this guy died. That's pretty dramatic, if I do say so. Clay, if you ship yourself to Victoria in a box after faking your death, will I help you start your new life in Canada? PM me later. Joe Braun is subscribed on YouTube. ASMR unboxing of Nightbot. Hopefully he's still alive, else that's gonna get real dark real quick.
Simian's lab was notably warmer. Let's get
I am Inoue. I am sorry.
Alright, that was... Oh, that's so funny now. The Imperials are coming with their... Nothing to see here. Don't mind me. I am chilly. Alright, let's get to Solitude. Push this guy over. Whatever. Someone did die like that in Game of Thrones. You're right, Drake. Alright, Albin, just for you. I'm gonna stab him once more and see if he falls over. I kinda wanna know. Nope, the answer is no. I wonder how our buddy Albus, or whatever the heck his name is, feels about this. Albus is not his name. Argus. You once insta-killed Alduin with Mayron's Razor. That's pretty good. What is happening? What's happening in chat? Why are you both sad? I must laugh at my pain. Haha. That's all we can do, isn't it? Wait, which way? I don't want to go the up. Wait, no, sorry. The low road, not the high road. I should have shouted him. You're right. Dumbledore. You're gonna call this guy Dumbledore, Albus. Perfect. Yes, do it. We are now traveling with Dumbledore. I bet you can download Dumbledore as a companion in this game. I bet you can. Guchonius Gangus. How you doing? Welcome. You never make it on time. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, let's get inside. It's real wet and cold out here. Real sad boy hours are now. Why? Why are we real sad boys here? Snape. Snape. Severus Snape. Dumbledore! Man, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Harry Potter, Harry Potter, ooh, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, ah. Ron Weasley. Oh my gosh, now I'm just gonna reenact this whole thing. Yes, Drake. Exactly. The cloud parts as the rain passes on. Ah. Alright, we still got the gang. Alright, let's head to the Winking Skeever. In we go. Oh, everyone else is leaving. What time is it anyway? That's the middle of the afternoon.
Need something.
In we go. Have you ever sat down and just thought about all the stuff you've seen and experienced that you've completely forgotten about? It's like you can never possibly remember it all. Yeah, real talk. Totally. I do that sometimes. And it makes me sad. Not to get too heavy and real here, but like, I just, yeah. I wish I could remember it all. Things I've been, or places I've been, things I've done. I know they all shape me somehow, and they're in there somewhere, but you just wish you could play your life back like a movie sometimes, you know? And sometimes you really don't. So maybe it's a small mercy. Buchonia's Gangus, you love these streams because they're so nice and chill. But here I'm getting heavy. Oh, Argus. Argus likes to drink to forget his troubles. Let's have a talk with Argus. See if he wants to talk some more. How you liking your hat, my friend?
What is it?
No, he doesn't want to talk. Too bad.
Never like all blurry, but shoot them in blink and they're all unfuzzy as is.
Ural... I can't even pronounce that. Ural's potatoes. That's how you feel after you watch an old episode of Cosmos. Yeah, Sagan will do that. Deep. Dumbledore looking fine.
What are you signed for? If the species be inferior, it don't count as cannibalism. It don't know possible, you know.
Oh, we're going to recruit another Khajiit. Who is Lisette? Is she the bard? Bardess here? Let's have a chat with these people. Let's do a little quick savey save.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Alright, let's talk to this guy for starters.
This one is looking for experienced guards. Are you here for the job we posted?
Yes, the prey has finally found the hunter, no?
Not your prey, Catman? Oh my gosh.
This one does not think you would enjoy hunting Khajiit very much.
No. Giotto sees this, and this is good. But the hunter waits for you.
So, if you are here for the job, what are your qualifications?
The hunter is skilled in the sword and the bow. Giotto served many years aboard ships from elsewhere.
Alright, I'll just call you Potatoes. Potatoes.
Giotto has many stories he could tell of wondrous places he has seen.
This guy sounds legit. I like Johto.
Giotto likes the night. Stars very pretty in Skyrim.
He's right.
Giotto sees better at night. Can be very sneaky then.
So why are you not still sailing?
Very bad, my last ship. Very, very bad. Sailors know like Giotto's dog. Sailors
Oh,
kill
no.
Giotto's dog and throw him in the sea.
No, Johto.
Your dog?
Yes, Giotto likes dogs.
I agree. Johto. We must protect Johto. He is precious.
Sometimes
I can totally get you a dog. Oh my gosh, Johto. Also, Potatoes, thank you for the follow. And Photochrome, I think I missed. Thank you for the follow.
If I run across one, I'll see what I can do. Or sorry, Khajiit will see what the Khajiit can do.
No, let's be more committed. We're going to find this man a dog. This cat man.
Sure, this one will find you one later, but not right now. So you left your ship? Why?
Oh, sad. That ship. Very bad. Giotto leave and stay in Skyrim for a while. Look for work.
He kind of has a mustache. He kind of has droopy mustachios, a bit like Mittens, actually. Cassie, don't cry. It's okay. We have Miko. Yeah, he can pet our Miko. We could maybe even give him Miko, maybe. Alright, I want to bring this guy with us. I think Johto needs to join the crew. I'm not going to send him to Helgen. I think he needs to come with. What do you guys think? Come with us on our adventure. He can hang out with Miko. We can become best buds.
Okay. This one wants to see you in action. Follow Khajiit to Helgen.
Oh, right away. I'll be right behind you.
Missing those days of yore when you had to carry me all.
Your friend just got a puppy and you're so excited about it. Aw, poppers. I want a puppy. Yeah, send pics. That's right. There's a place for that in the tavern. These windows are gorgeous. Look at this window.
Feel free to make requests.
This is rustic windows, I believe, that does that. Beautiful. Pokemon Johto. Da 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 da. Oh man, that's going back a ways too. We tried giving Miko away and it didn't work. I know, but look at this beautiful cabbage, the succulent cabbage boy just roasting here. This is not how you cook cabbage, but there it is. Oh my goodness. Potatoes, you gotta wait for till the 19th for your Twitch Prime sub, but you know where it's going. Hey, I appreciate that. If you happen to be here on the 19th of the month, that would be lovely to have you join our Potato Palace, our sub club. We got some pretty cool emotes, I gotta say. Also, that little baby potato you see down there, right there. This little guy. I'm gonna pet this guy. I'm gonna pet this little guy. His name's Nate. Nate the Potate. He is gonna be the 9-month sub badge. So. All right. I like Johto a lot. I wish we could talk to him more. Okay, gosh, our crew's growing here. Alright, we've done what we came here for, so let's head out.
I try and stay inside in the mornings, when the briny air wafts in from the ocean.
Who is this?
It reminds me too much of the docks, and how I'm one bad audition away from leaving Skyrim.
I kind of want to talk to this person, but also we got things to do. You like her voice? This one? This Fironette? She does have a nice voice. The interesting NPCs has so many good voice actors. Alright, let's have a chat with this Fironette then, if you like her voice. I'm curious. I'd like to hear a little more about her story.
Honest, I never really liked the sound of my own voice.
Whoa.
But then again,
is she listening?
The way their voice sounds. Not even bards.
Is she listening to us, guys? Does she know? Can I talk to you, lady? Maybe she's going somewhere brighter where I can actually see her face properly.
Can I help you?
Yeah, let's chat.
Hello there. We haven't met.
She does have a very relaxing
I'm
voice.
Fironette, although my friends call me Firo or Finetta for short. Although I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. We just met, so we're hardly friends. Not to mean that we won't be friends someday, or even today.
This poor girl.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this. Can we start over?
Sorry, you only get one chance to screw up a first impression. No, we can't be friends, not until you slay 12 ice wraiths in my name. These dialogue options are so good. She sounds Canadian, does she? That's interesting, because I don't hear that.
Sure. Well met, person Khajiit has never spoken to.
Well met as well. I mean, well met in greetings. What I'm
She's kind of adorably awkward.
Greetings and well met. Oh, sweet happy treats, I did it again, didn't I?
It's alright. Not everyone can be a bard.
Well, I was kind of hoping I could. I know, you're probably thinking I've gone mad the way I fumbled through a meeting. And, truth is, I'm perfectly happy just being knitted milkmaid.
So why do you want to become one?
Well, my friends have all said that I have a great singing voice. I suppose they should, because that's what friends do. But after hearing it a number of times from different people, you start to think there might be something to it. So here I am.
Huh. Have you been accepted into the college? If you don't hurry, Pente may forget your audition altogether. Were you born in Hafengar, or do you play any instruments?
Khajiit would like to hear your voice.
You mean like sing? Right here? Okay. But my voice is a little hoarse from practicing. Is there anything in particular you want to hear?
How about something...
Khajiit wants to hear something original.
You mean like a song that I wrote? Oh,
Reigns of Castamere. Suddenly getting real dark in here.
I've written a few lyrics, and there's sort of a melody. How about I sing it, and you can...
Alright guys, is this gonna be amazing, or is this gonna just be a dream-crushing moment? Oh gosh, there's a heck of a loot she's got. Suddenly just loot out of nowhere. Darude Sandstorm is so good. She just busts that out. Wonderful. Megalovania loot remix. Yes. She's not bad. She's got a good voice. Just needs some practice. Meanwhile, freaking Gary just nattering away back there. I feel like the lyrics could use a little bit of work, but oh my gosh, how long is this? No offense, Fearnet. I feel like I've got the Jarl Lounge going on right now. I feel like she's saying something that's not triggering for some reason. That was horrifyingly bad. I didn't care for the song, but your voice is impressive. We'll lift her up. That was pretty good. It wasn't bad, right? That was surprisingly good.
Thanks. It does seem to feel more natural than some of the other songs the bards sing. Probably because I wrote it for myself.
Have you been accepted into the college?
No, not yet. I talked to Viarmo, and he said that Pantia Atea would hear my audition when her schedule clears up.
Oof.
Which is completely understandable. I imagine a master vocalist must have a very hectic schedule.
Or it could just be an excuse not to bother with hopeless applicants. Big oof. Funny, I always see Pantea and the Skeever drinking something.
You need to be more assertive. Demand an audition or it'll never come.
I feel like we've just become this wannabe bard's manager now. Like, we're gonna see her through to stardom.
I bet you're right. I don't know about demanding it, but at the very least, I should put more pressure on Pantea to see me. I guess I'm just worried that if I annoy her enough,
This is blunter than 420. She off Jenny. She got a pretty face.
I know. I have a tendency to overthink things too.
Okay, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna see her through to bardhood? I kind of want to. I kind of feel for her now. Like, she's trying so hard. She does. She does have a really nice voice. It is very chill in a way. Were you born in Hafingar? That's a very random question, but sure, why not?
Were you born in Hafingar?
Oh no. I came here on a ship from Laneland, near Iliac Bay in Hammerfell. I didn't come alone, though.
Uh-oh.
My fiancé
She's got...
at the time came with me.
Oh, at the time, okay.
He stuck it out here in Skyrim for a few months, but eventually boarded a ship.
Oh, that's sad.
Why would your fiancé leave so soon?
It's my fault, really. I knew he didn't want to come to Skyrim, and it was probably the guild that made him follow me here.
It's sad.
It's one of those things. If I loved him, I shouldn't have asked him to leave. If he loved me, he wouldn't have asked me to stay.
Guess there's some wisdom.
So in the end, I guess neither of us loved each other.
Big oof.
We'd already invested so much time into the relationship. And so he sacrificed everything for me.
Getting a little too real. These interesting NPCs are really, really well written, actually, and really, really well voice acted.
What did your fiancé sacrifice to bring you here?
Well, we didn't have a lot of gold, but my fiancé said he sold the farm so we could sail to Solitude.
Clay.
It was actually kind of romantic.
Just looking to snipe that waifu.
At some point on the way here, I caught a bad case of rust chancre. I got a rash on my arms and some swelling in my cheeks.
Sounds uncomfortable.
But it was the damage to my throat that was the most depressing part. It took months before I could even speak.
Well, considering she just got over a debilitating voice illness, she sounds pretty good.
How did your fiancé react?
He got impatient. The truth was, he expected us to be back in Hammerfell before the crops were in season. I should have known he didn't sell the farm.
Oh wow, we can go for it here. I feel like Mittens isn't angling for a waifu here, though. You selfish fool, your fiancé deserves better. Is lucky to be rid of you. Oh my god. You said you never aspired to be a bard, but you moved halfway across Tamriel. We'll go with that one.
You said you never aspired to be a bard, but you moved halfway across Tamriel.
The Bard's College was only an excuse. What I really wanted to do was travel and see the world. I wanted to be somewhere grand, a place where the castles touch the sky.
Solitude's the place, I guess.
I just wanted to be somewhere different. Somewhere new.
Jenya, your mom's BF. You can just call him Andy. I know who Andy is. Everyone knows who Andy is. Singing super loudly next to you and you couldn't hear her. Well, she sounds nice.
What are you doing to prepare for your audition?
Right now, my biggest fear is having my throat go hoarse the day Pantea calls my name. And I still haven't recovered from the bout of rust chancre. One of the bards from the college suggested chewing on...
It's true, she's super single.
But I wasn't sure if he was serious.
Noonroot are moist, but they might drown out your voice with their chime. Huh. You should practice swinging, not singing. Pantea may ask you to raid a cave. Angeline could probably brew up a potion of glibness for you. Yeah, I don't think Nernroot are a great thing to eat before singing. I don't know, but... oh, I don't know. Let's recommend against the Nernroot, I think.
Nernroot are moist, but they might drown out your voice with their chime.
I suppose it would be quite irritating. I didn't plan on singing with it in my mouth, though.
Mitten's only true love is Inigo. Exactly. Exactly. Doesn't mean we can't help this young bard lady. We know she plays instruments. I wonder if she plays any others.
Do you play any instruments?
Just the lute.
Oh, just the lute, okay.
Can you imagine me on the drum? I can't.
Do you think you could eat Nernroot before you sing and sing 2 notes at once? Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Where did you get your lute?
Well, the lute I have was my grandmother's. It turns out she was once a bard who studied at the college here in the city.
There's a heritage there.
My mother gave it to me before I left. She said she would have done it sooner, but she never realized I wanted to be a bard. I told her that made 2 of us.
You just started learning how to play?
Yeah, I still feel rather clumsy with it. Sometimes I feel like it's lost all patience with my fingers.
I know that feel.
It's a cranky old thing.
Playing guitar.
To get out of tune. But when it's right, it can sing as beautifully as any other.
Alright. Are we gonna help this Firanet? I think we are.
If you don't hurry, Pantea may forget about your audition altogether.
True. On the one hand, all this anxiety can't be good for my health. Or my skin. On the other hand, at least now...
Through the fire and the flames. Yes. Oh, boy. Potatoes, you're working on your homework right now. As long as this isn't too distracting.
Why is clinging to hope so important to you?
Well, I know hope's something you feed children mostly. You tell them to dream big because they can be whatever they want to be. But for them, it doesn't really mean anything. If they say they want to be a bard or a jarl, it's just another answer to
Cassie, suddenly all the flames.
Well say they want to be an apple.
All the fire and all the flames.
And how is it different for you?
Because it's real. I mean, look at this city. It's so large, so bright, and everything about it seems too impossible to exist. But it's not a dream. It's right there, in front of me.
Is it possible that you are afraid of rejection?
Isn't everybody? But if I had to say what frightens me, it isn't failing as a bard. I'm scared I'll wake up one morning, and there won't be a need for vocal training. I'm worried one day I won't have a reason to borrow Gerard's books. I think about all the wonderful people I've met here, and I'm scared to say goodbye.
Okay, that's a bit of an about face. Really? The people in the city are incredibly dull.
It's one thing to enjoy the journey. It's another to walk in circles.
I know. Eventually, it's going to get awkward.
Right? This is so well written, isn't it, Cassie?
Actually, it might be awkward already. Beyrand asked me the other day what it is I do here. Blacksmiths, you know how they are.
As someone who has been going to school for a long time at university, I feel ya, fearing it. Huh. I thought maybe we would be able to do something with her, but looks like not.
Until next time.
It's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping we'd be able to help her out. But maybe another time. Okay, well, that was pretty cool. I really do like the mod. The interesting NPCs. They are, in fact, interesting NPCs. Alright, let's find somewhere nice to sit down. Let's read a book. Let's read a nice book before we wrap up here. I gotta find... Can I join you guys at the table? Belrand and... Oh, Fairnet's here. Alright. This looks like a good place to read a book. How about that? Erica's sister. Erica's in Skyrim. Oh my goodness. So, I would like to read the next piece in the series we've been reading. We read Beggar and Thief. I think Warrior is the next one, I'm pretty sure. So let's see if we have it. I don't know if we do. If we don't, I'll find a way. We got a lot of books. But not Warrior. I think it goes Beggar, Thief, Warrior, King? Is that right? Yeah, anyway, we don't have it somehow. So I'm gonna have to,
Can I help you?
Nah, I'm just gonna read a book. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have to figure out what the code for this book is. Give me a moment. This is gonna take a little doing. In Skyrim. Okay, form ID, got it. What is it? Player.add item. 0001AFE01. There we go. Look at that. Hacked the matrix.
I've heard mead dries the throat and milk tends to clog it. I've also been trying to drink plenty of water and avoid the hearth. Hopefully it's enough.
Hopefully it's enough. I just gotta bring back chat here. Bedtime story with waifu. She's not our waifu. Inigo is my only one true waifu. Alright. But she can stay here for the story, you know. Alright. Warrior by Revan. This is the third book in a 4-book series. If you've not read the first 2 books, Beggar and Thief, you would be well advised to do so. Soywood Errol did not know much of his past, nor did he care to. As a child, he lived in Errolgard, but the kingdom was very poor and taxes were as a result very high. He was too young to manage his abundant inheritance, but his servants, fearing that their master would be ruined, moved him to Jotunheim. no one knew why that location was picked. Some old maid, long dead now, had thought it was a good place to raise a child. No one else had a better idea. There may have been children with a more pampered, more spoiled existence than young Swaybud, but that is doubtful. As he grew, he understood that he was rich, but had nothing else. He had nothing else. No family, no social position, no security at all. Loyalty, he found out on more than one occasion, cannot truly be bought. Knowing that he had but one asset, a vast fortune, he was determined to protect it, and, if possible, increase it. I think Swaybud is the one that owns the keep that the main character thieved from last time, right? I'm pretty sure. Nightbot, how are you supposed to find lewd fan art of your new waifu if she's an obscure NPC from a mod? Hashtag Skyrim modder problems. I'm sure there are places you can post requests for that kind of thing. Yes, that is Rule 34, Erica. Soy bud. Good old soy boy. Yes, Mad Cat, you would have heard that name like 500 times. Fair enough. By the way, guys, I meant to mention that earlier. Did you know that Mad Cat, our very own here, cut together a version of me reading the last book in the series, the previous one, Thief. Cut out all my digressions and interruptions and put it together into something that actually sounds really good. He did a really good job of it. So, and perhaps he'll do the same for this one, I don't know. But if you guys are interested in that, I linked it on the Discord. It's in the news channel. You'll just have to scroll up a little bit. It's also on my Twitter and on my Facebook. So you can check that out. And big thank you to Mad Cat for doing so. It turned out really great. All right. Let's carry on here. Some otherwise perfectly nice people are greedy, but Soybud was that rare accident of nature or breeding, which has no other interest but acquiring and hoarding gold. He was willing to do anything to increase his fortune. Most recently, he had begun secretly hiring mercenaries to attack desirable properties, and then buying them when no one wanted to live there anymore. Very clever. The attacks would then, of course, cease, and Soybud would have profitable land, which he had purchased for a song. It had begun small with a few farms, but recently he had begun a more ambitious campaign. In north-central Skyrim, there is an area called the Alto. Is there? I'm not familiar with this region. Which is of unique geographical interest. It is a dormant volcanic valley surrounded on all sides by glaciers, so the earth is hot from the volcano, but the constant water drizzle and air is frigid. Oh, is that on the North Shore, I guess? Just kind of west of the Statue of Azura, maybe that's what that area is called. Oh, the Jasbay grape. That grows in the volcanic tundra. Maybe that's what they're talking about. A grape called Jasbay grows there comfortably, and everywhere else in Tamriel it withers and dies. The strange vineyard is a privately owned... I don't think that is supposed to be there. The strange vineyard is privately owned, and the wine produced from it is thus rare and extremely expensive. It is said that the Emperor needs the permission of the Imperial Council to have a glass of it once a year. In order to harass the owner of the Alto into selling his land cheap, Soybud had to hire more than a few mercenaries. He had to hire the finest private army in Skyrim. I had no idea Alto wine was supposed to come from Skyrim. I thought it came from somewhere in Cyrodiil. Isn't there? I don't know. I don't remember. Soybud did not like spending money, but he had agreed to pay the general of the army, a woman named Lysifitra, a gem the size of an apple. Oh, you remember what gem that was? It's the one that our boy, the main character of the series, stole last book. He had not given it to her yet. Payment was to be delivered on the success of the mission. But he had trouble sleeping, knowing that he was this is not, someone needs to copy check this, or edit this. Had trouble sleeping, knowing that he was going to be giving up such a prize. He always slept during the day so he could watch his storehouse by night when he knew thieves were about. Oh, but our buddy, he attacked during the day. That brings us up to this moment when, after a fitful sleep, Soybud woke up at about noon and surprised a thief in his bedroom. The thief was Eslif. Pardon me. Eslif had been contemplating a leap from the window 100 feet down into the branches of a tree beyond the walls of the fortified palace, and a tumble into a stack of hay. Anyone who has ever attempted such a feat will testify that it takes some concentration and nerve to do such a thing. When he saw that the rich man sleeping in the room had awakened, both left him, and Eslif slipped behind a tall ornamental shield on display to wait for Soybud to go back to sleep. Soybud did not go back to sleep. He had heard nothing, but could feel someone in the room with him. He stood up and began pacing the room. Soybud paced and gradually decided that he was imagining things. No one was there. His fortune was safe and secure. He was returning to his bed when he heard a clunk. Turning around, he saw the gem, the one he was going to give to Lysifitra, on the floor by the Atmoran cavalry shield. A hand reached out from behind the shield and grabbed it up. Come on, Eslif. Rookie move. Thief! Soybud cried out, grabbing a jeweled Akaviri katana from the wall and lunging at the shield. The fight between Eslif and Soybud will not go down in the annals of great duels. Soybud did not know how to use the sword, and Eslif was no expert at blocking with the shield. It was clumsy, it was awkward. Soybud was furious, but was psychologically incapable of using the sword in any way that could damage its fine filigree, reducing its market value. Eslif kept moving, dragging the shield with him, trying to keep it between him and the blade, which is, after all, the most essential part of any block. Filthy thief, right? Soybud screamed in frustration as he struck at the shield, bumping its way across the room. He even tried negotiating with the thief, explaining that the gem was promised to a great warrior named Lysifitra, and if he would give it back, Soybud would happily give him something else in return. Eslif was not a genius, but he did not believe that. By the time Soybud's guards came to the bedroom in response to their master's calls, he had succeeded in backing the shield into a window. They fell on the shield, having considerably more expertise with their swords than Soybud did, but they discovered that there was no one behind it. Eslif had leapt out the window and escaped. As he ran heavily through the streets of Jotunheim, making jingling noises from the gold coins in his pockets, and feeling the huge gem chafe where he had hidden it, Eslif did not know where he should go next. He knew only that he could never go back to that town, and he must avoid this warrior named Lysifitra, who had claims on the jewel. Eslif Errol's story is continued in the book King. Okay, that was a weird one. That was kind of a weird episode of this story. Not a lot happened. And honestly, I have to say it's strange because aren't they brothers? Aren't Soybud and Eslif brothers? Did they not realize that or recognize that? Cassie, you've got to dip out a bit early. Work to do. That's okay. I understand. Thank you so much for coming out and for burning down chat tonight. We very much appreciate it. We always love having you here. And you know what? We're wrapping this up anyway. That one was a lot shorter, Mad Cat, and I know the beginning was a little start and stoppy, but I hope the rest of it isn't too much work for you to edit. I tried to make it a little easier on you this time. We did not have a science rules, Genia. We can do that right now. Let's do it. End of stream science rules. Here we go. I think I'm getting a little bit better at this time by time. Let's find out. Here we go. Science rules. I don't know. That's okay. The problem is this one, with this incarnation of the chair, the ascended chair, the pillar, like the part that goes up and down and sits on the base, is off center, so I can't really spin so symmetrically, and also it doesn't spin as freely, so I can't spin as well, if that makes sense. Anyway, Cassie burning down the chat one more time on her way out. I gave you your science rules. I hope that was all right. Close enough, says Drake. I did what I could. Have a good night, Indy. All right. So, my friends, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Let's do a bit of that. Let's do a bit of that. Let's give it a little quick save here.
I try and stay inside in the mornings.
And let's give it a little one of these. Caught our barred waifu mid talk. Hey, is anyone streaming right now? Anyone that we know? Maybe Genia or Catplant or Drake or someone? Let's find out. Let's just see if anyone's streaming, because we can always raid them, right? I don't see anyone online. I assume Genia's here watching. I see nobody. Nobody I know is online. How disappointing. It's okay. If Genia, if you're going to start streaming, we can raid you in just a second, but I don't know if you're about to. Otherwise, y'all can go over to Genia's channel anyway. Y'all should go hang out with her for a little bit. That said, I am going to do a Discord After Dark tonight. So if you guys would like to come hang out on the Discord server, that would be fantastic. Bob Ross streaming, let's raid. You're welcome for streaming, Ilk. You're welcome, Potatoes. Good night, Toonses. It's up to you guys. If you want to start streaming, go for it. But I'm going to be over on the Discord server in about 20 minutes, and we're going to have a little Discord After Dark, because it's been a little while. And that'll be a good time. You're welcome, Jess. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I'm glad it was relaxing. Many thanks to everybody here tonight. The gifters, the chatters, the subscribers, the lurkers, and the moderators. Special thanks to the moderators for all their hard work here, as usual. And, of course, to Clay, Nightbot, for our wonderful, beautiful, precious Nate the Potate. All right. Thanks again, everyone, for coming out. I had a wonderful time tonight. I hope you did too. Good night, Scarletta. All right. Jenny's going to be streaming in a couple of minutes, so y'all should head over there, see how she's doing. You're welcome, Serene Naps. I love hanging out here on my Sunday nights too, and I love having you here. So thank you for coming out, and we'll see you all next week. Nate. You're welcome, Drake. Good night, Mad Cat. All right. Catch y'all later. Have a good one, guys.